For the 11th straight season, the Patriots opened at home, and Schaefer Stadium brimmed with the great expectations and enthusiasm that come with a winning team.
For the New England Patriots, at wide receiver, number 86, Stanley Morgan.
In Game 1, New England quickly showed high scoring and blazing speed again would be a team trademark.
He fires down the pipe, complete. He's got Morgan to 35 to 40, down to 30 to 25 to 20, to 10 to 5. Touchdown, New England!
With an air attack that left Cleveland trailing in its wake, all three starting receivers caught touchdowns as quarterback Steve Grogan blistered the Browns' defense. The Patriots easily beat Cleveland for their first victory of a season in which they would win 10 times, but barely missed the playoffs. Significantly for the future, the team rallied around Ron Earhart. For 1980 was the year the Patriots pulled together. The season's second win was another air affair, this time against Seattle. The passing partnership of Steve Grogan, who again threw 3 touchdowns, and Stanley Morgan, who caught 2, was unstoppable. Yet the game was not won until less than 3 minutes were left to play.
Here's Grogan dropping back, looking to throw. He fires down the middle. Touchdown! Hasselbeck!
On the first of 3 Monday night dates on their schedule, the Patriots again rode the rocket right arm of Steve Grogan to victory. The win over Denver was New England's 3rd in 4 games, but Ron Earhart's jubilation was soon tempered. The hottest passer in the league, Steve Grogan, had suffered knee injuries that would hamper him severely the rest of the season. The next week against the Jets, the special teams stepped to the fore. John Zamberlin, number 54, lateraled a block kick to Mike Haynes, who took the trophy 65 yards. But the big story of this 4th win in 5 tries was Matt Cavanaugh, who brilliantly replaced the injured Grogan in only the 2nd game of his 3-year pro career.
So the youngster from the University of Pittsburgh, Matt Cavanaugh, told me his outstanding attribute is that he's a winner, is indeed one here today, along with his teammates.
I was happy to get a shot to play. Steve's been playing so well that it could have been a long time to get in. Unfortunately, his knee was bothering him just a little bit, and he wanted to rest it, so they let him take a couple series in the first half, and then I got some playing time.
I told him at halftime that I would be glad if he'd come in and win the game for us, but not to play too well because the fans were finally on my side, and I don't want to start all that stuff over again. And then he goes in and throws a long touchdown pass, so I had a few words with him after that. But you know, it was a good experience for him. It was good for me to get a rest and still win the ball game. And we know now if something happens to me that there's no question he can come in and win a ball game for us. So I think it was good for both of us.
The next Sunday, Grogan was back, directing a perfectly balanced attack. 180 yards passing, 180 yards rushing. That demolished the Dolphins. But center stage belonged to the defense, which ramsacked Miami's line for 5 quarterback traps, 3 by Sugar Bear Hamilton, number 71. New England dealt the Dolphins their first shutout in 10 years, holding Miami to a record-low 88 total yards. Harold Jackson directed applause for the defense and a Patriots team that was off to its fastest start since 1974. The 5th win in a row came in Baltimore on the wings of a 37-point scoring spree. The winning touchdown was scored by Horace Ivory on a coast-to-coast trip that traveled 98 yards.
Hits a high, long one downfield. Ivory will take it on the 1. He's at the 5, coming toward the left, over the 10, the 15. Here's Ivory, the 20, the 25, the 30. He breaks through 35, 40. Look out, folks, he's going to go all the way.
Ivory's touchdown triggered 20 unanswered Patriot points as the squad savored its 6th victory in 7 stops. In Buffalo, freezing 45-mile-an-hour winds and a fine Bills team ended the win streak in a game that literally could be called a blowout. But the next week, the team bounced back big against the Jets. The most dramatic play came when top draft pick Roland James went 75 yards for his first touchdown as a pro.
The kick coming downfield. James to the 25-yard line, heading for the 30, the middle of the field, cuts to the left. He's up to the 40-yard line, breaks through the 50. He's at the 45, the 40. He stumbles, but he's down to the 30, 25, 20. He's down to the 10, 5. Touchdown, New England.
With flags flying in waves, a crescendo of cheers cascaded from the stands toward the startled Patriots on field. The emotional demonstration became a love fest between players and fans, a memorable moment in Patriot history. With an impressive record of 7 wins and only 2 defeats, New England was now alone atop the AFC East. It was the high water mark of the year for the 1980 Patriots. But in the Astrodome, one of the most remarkable games of the season took place. It appeared Houston had certain victory, jumping ahead 24-6. New England was down, but not out, as their high-powered attack came roaring back with a furious second-half rally. Steve Grogan, in the best game of his career, hit for 374 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Patriots refused to fold. Russ France's great effort brought the fired-up visitors to within 4 points. Everyone in the dome knew what was coming next.
It's loose. It's still loose. The Patriots, I think, have got it. They have got it. The Patriots have recovered the football on the onside kick. A perfect kick by Mike Hubach. Did exactly what he had to do. That ball came bouncing over the left side.
Trailing by 4, 35 seconds left.
Grogan against the 4-man front, drops straight back. He's looking to throw. He fires down the left corner of the end zone. But it's intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone. Greg Jenrek intercepts in the end zone.
What could easily have been the game winner instead was a cruel halt to the Patriots' incredible comeback. Thus began the dark days for New England. Against the Rams, they squandered several scoring opportunities and lost by 3 points. In San Francisco, things got even worse. Operating out of the shotgun, the offense turned the ball over 6 times. The underdog 49ers came from nowhere to steal a game New England should have won. But the most painful loss of all came on a Monday night in Miami. Matt Cavanaugh's long pass to Russ Francis was the Patriots' only touchdown of the entire evening. The team watched the game slip away in sudden death overtime.
Here we are, boiled down to this. It's going to take a miracle, John. We're ready for the snap. Von Schaumann will kick here. It is, and it is good. The Miami Dolphins have won in sudden death overtime, defeating the New England Patriots 16-13.
In the space of 5 critical weeks, normally high-scoring New England had lost 4 games by a total of 14 points. The Patriots' playoff plans were all but dead. In the midst of New England's 4-game swan dive, one facet of the team remained consistent: the Patriots' determined defense. The spearhead of the 3-4 alignment is the nose guard. And in number 71, Ray Hamilton, the Pats have one of the league's quickest and strongest. Flanking Sugar Bear are defensive ends Mel Lunsford, number 72, and Julius Adams, number 85. The Jewel led the team in sacks and was one of 7 Patriots voted to the Pro Bowl in 1980. The linebackers Rod Schote, Steve Nelson, Mike Hawkins, and John Zamberlin were a swarming band of gang tacklers who finished as the top 4 statistically on the team. And for the first time, Nelson, number 57, was a bona fide All-Pro, a tribute to his extraordinary ability plugging the middle. Nelly, the nucleus of New England's defense, is one of the finest in the league at the demanding middle linebacker position, and everyone in New England knows it. The secondary consists of 5 first-round gems: a glittering crown of number 40, Mike Haynes, number 26, Ray Claiborne, number 48, Tim Fox, number 25, Rick Sanford, and the newest addition, top draft choice, Roland James, number 38. In an era where passing predominates, the Patriots' quality quintet of first-rounders is unsurpassed in the entire NFL. The main story of the offense in '80 was a tale of 2 quarterbacks. Matt Cavanaugh continued to be tied to his clipboard until Steve Grogan's knee injuries interrupted what appeared would be his best season ever.
I really feel like last year things started to come together for me, and coaches allowed me to call the plays last year, and I just feel so confident when I walk out on the field that I know I can do what I have to do when I get out there, and that's probably the biggest place I've improved.
When Cavanaugh finally got his chance, he proved he has what it takes to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Total concentration and a beautiful touch on the football. It also helps to have dangerous deep threats like Morgan and Jackson, who both averaged over 21 yards a catch. This high-powered air arsenal seemed to overshadow the ground game, but in fact, New England ranked second in the conference in rushing. A prime reason was the second of the team's top draft picks, Vegas Ferguson, number 43. The former Notre Dame All-American's performance was the best ever by a Patriots rookie running back. Ferguson and Don Calhoun were convoyed by one of the finest forward walls in pro football. The line of Len Kitus, Adams, Brock, Jordan, Wheeler, and Kreider had the necessary combination of speed, size, and strength to give their teammates at the so-called skill positions room to run. But the best of them all, and one of the greatest in the history of the game, is number 73, John Hannah. The celebrated guard employs cunning, quickness, and strength to either cut block opponents off their feet or simply bury them. Hog Hannah, fast off the line and a devastating blocker who always seeks a secondary target to hit. Another superb component of the Patriots was the special teams. Led by the top kick returner in the league, Horace Ivory, and the leading kicker, John Smith, they scored 5 touchdowns as a unit in their relentless pursuit of the pigskin. The spectacular success of the special teams became even more vivid against the Colts in Week 11, when 2 Baltimore fumbles were returned for scores.
Mike Hubach hitting the football for the Patriots downfield, and Esby Glasgow. No, Anderson takes it on the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Gonna be buried. Fumbles! Here comes another touchdown, New England. Second time it's happened in the game. Amazing. Taking it in is Alan Clark, picking up the fumble. I'm looking for a flag. Don't see one. Here's Baltimore. Second down and 11. Burt Jones straight back, looking to throw. Fires. Intercepted. It's picked off by Rod Schultz to the 20, 15, 10, 5.
With their late season rout of the Colts, New England enjoyed its greatest scoring outburst of the year, 47 points. This awesome display of firepower, coupled with the fact the Patriots won their last 2 games of the season, was a direct tribute to Ron Earhart. Youngsters like Mike Haynes flourished under his easygoing style.
Coach Earhart keeps the team relaxed. He gives us confidence. No one's really doubting themselves on the field. Hello.
The character of a team is reflected by the character of the man who leads it. In practice or during a game, Ron Earhart brought a new spirit to New England.
Regular return right now. Everybody together, get your assignment.
Get your guy.
Take a look at who's lined up where. May have some changes. Ready?
Yes!
All right, let's go. Nobody believes we can win it. We believe. We believe. Pop the flow 38. Let's get him in the huddle and talk to him, Matt. Get him in the huddle and talk to him. Okay, Matt. Good mixture now. Let's eat it up.
For all his affability, Earhart knows how to chew a player out, then save the situation with good humor. And he employs a refreshing brand of sideline democracy, unique in football.
What about a pass? I got all day to throw.
Okay. How about 6 close, F motion, 60. How do you like that?
Okay.
Hey, Matt, pick it up a little. Watch your clock. Pick it up a little. Watch your clock. Hey, Matt, watch your clock. Matt, check your clock now. You're really running it close. Watch your 30-second clock. Get him loose. Get him loose. Get him loose. You got over 100. You got over 100.
That's stepping in.
You got over 100.
What do you get?
I think you got over 100. That should be it, pal. Good job, Rod. Thanks, buddy. Shoulder okay? It's all right. It's all right.
Win or lose, Ron Earhart's positive effect on his players was the keynote of the season.
Another one down, Bill. That's one. That's a big one.
Coach Earhart called to our attention that football's an emotional game, and maybe we hadn't been playing with as much emotion as we should have. And guys started loosening up, and we got guys now jumping on people's backs and patting them on the back, and that's the way football's supposed to be played. And it's just been a joy to be on this club this year because everybody's having fun being here.
You've got to build a winning tradition.
every game you win from previous seasons goes into building that tradition, and I think it's starting to come together this year, and I think everyone realizes pretty much now what they have to do to be a Super Bowl caliber team.
We don't play as individuals like they used to play. Now we play as a team. If we win, it's enough there for all of us. Everybody get a piece of the cake. If we lose, we all lose. So we all on one end of the rope, we all pull it one way, and that's the key to the whole success.
That success was most evident when the Patriots took on division-leading Buffalo in an emotional game the players dedicated to Ron Earhart. It was no contest, as the defense sacked Bills quarterbacks 8 times, making a shambles of an offensive line that had taken great pride in permitting the fewest sacks in the league. The stunned Bills and their perplexed coach would have to wait one more week to win the Eastern Division title. Matt Cavanaugh feathered the football past the NFL's top defense as New England won big 24-2. For the fast finish, Patriots owner Billy Sullivan rewarded his coach with a new contract.
The Patriots are carrying Ron Earhart off the field, and you know what that's symbolic of course. They're sending a message.
The message was loud and clear. The Patriots have a new spirit and leaders they respect. They expect to reach the heights together.